I hit the wrong button going, didn't I? But we're still in the game nonetheless. Gaming Tigers versus Chakl playing on Oregon. Gaming Tigers had Maverick and Clash out the last time. They are actually going to ban, not Maverick. Yes, Maverick. Maverick again. But the KB will be our second ban coming out for today. So yeah, that's two players, attackers already gone. We've got Maverick out, which, like I said, don't really think that's the best idea to ban, but okay. Okay, one of those disruption operators gone out of the game. Mira, our next operator out, is more or less the standard choice for teams to ban. You don't really see a Mira anymore, so not too much of a surprise right here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a Clash out again. Which we're going to see who it is in just a second. And it actually will be Clash. So again, no new operators in here, which, I mean, I don't mind having new operators in a game. It's more the maps that I find scary to tackle as a team, as a caster, as, well, anything, as a player, really. Oh, caster isn't really a player, is it? But I mean, you get what I mean. You don't really know a map if it's new. Of course, you don't know operators if they're new as well, but I mean, I don't know if that's their reasoning on banning those two. I mean, they are bringing out a Montaigne, and I kind of feel like a Montaigne Clash one-on-one. You don't want to be in the middle of those, don't you? But still. Speedster bringing up the Lion, switching off the Blackbeard. I like that cute little addition of showing me what he was on before. That is an addition, isn't it? They lost that at some point, or they had it. They didn't bring that in the beginning. But I feel like it's not from this season. I've got short-term memory loss. Of course I do. But yeah, still. I mean, I feel like we didn't have that at some point. So, Onyx actually bringing up the Frost. We got an alibi on the defending side. We go into Laundry Supply. They are bringing up the Caveira again. We've got the Valkyrie and the Dog. Still really happy to see Caveira more in play. Although, of course, really isn't the greatest map to use a roamer on, Oregon, but it's still a map worth of roaming. But like, you can't roam at all on Oregon. On the attacking side, we are getting the Hibana, Chakl, Capital, Lion, and Twitch combo. With, well, 3 minutes to go now. Neko, well, actually, Vanilla looking like he's going to try and rush out there, try and get a kill, but no. Hasn't seen anyone on those cameras, is now switching to a different position. But I like this. I like that Vanilla is now using the cameras, because we didn't see them droning in as attackers right before that game. I definitely said more than often that they should, of course, switch that. But they are now using cameras is kind of telling me, yes, they might have gotten it. Still, Gordy will be seeing why his enemies droning in soon. So will be Vanilla. Both players need to switch back or fall back right now. Actually, Neko, Vanilla going up right now. There's a player definitely up there on the first floor. He's using his first impact. Seeing the player, that's Hibana gone. Griffer will be out of the game, actually shooting one X-Carus at him. That X-Carus is going to kill no one. The Lion on Speedster, at least taking some damage. He's now on 25. Gamer Buddy getting another kill against Hippo. And we are now in a 3v4. They get a 3v3. Zaka getting the kill against Onyx. Still, they should know. I don't know. Do they know where Gordy is? Because I feel like the drones kind of went towards Vanilla. Gordy's still alive and might. Well, he's been seen right now, and he's definitely been seen by both the E1D and the Chakl. But you might as well have moved because he's spotted by Chakl anyways. His position known. There's a Lion coming on the corner. Speedster will not take any damage. Will take him down and bring this to a 3v2. So a really good beginning for Gaming Tigers. The end is looking kind of rough because they are now down one player. They need to be really careful. Although there's still a kill they can easily get. Position of Ossel now known. There's fire coming out. He will be taken out immediately. KDS with a nice kill right there. And now it's all down to GamerBuddy. GamerBuddy in a 1v3. His position will not be known, but he at least knows where one player is. Capital shooting 2 smoking arrows off. Both players on the side will spot it, so GamerBuddy at least knows what he's dealing with. We'll find the first player, but that player will drop shot in immediately. I butchered that word. Still, Aka getting that kill and bringing this to a 1-0. 1-0. Going in for Chakl. For our French team. And I'm going to compare that with the attacking rounds we saw on Gaming Tiger's side the last time, because we didn't really see them defending, did we? We saw them once, but I specifically remember me saying in that round that we're going to focus on frags now, because we've seen Gaming Tigers at the beginning. Chakl actually droning in, using their drones to find enemy players, and you've seen that with the Caveira. They spotted Vanilla immediately. Vanilla had to bail out of there. At least got 1 kill on the Hibana, but Griffer already did the work he had to do. Speeds down the line, at least getting that kill against Vanilla in the end. But with that kill being gone, there's still the 1-0. And well, that droning out, that using drones to force a position change on your enemy roamers is really, really important. And Chakl's got that down. Gaming Tigers needs to get on that right away. Nobody. Onyx actually setting up his frost traps. Don't think they did anything the last time, but he still tried. So now that laundry didn't work, they are now going to try and defend upstairs in the dorms.
10 seconds to insertion.
What I like, we're going to actually see also
remaining
on the Echo. We haven't had an Echo the last game since he was banned right away, but we're going to see him in the second round right here. And like I said, I really like Echo just because not only can he delay a bomb plant, which I always praise him for. It's like you had Smoke before with, well, he's been nerfed to hell, has he? So you're probably not going to see Smoke in a long time. But you had Smoke before, who in, I think, year 2 was used a lot. And also the beginning of year 3, I feel like. A lot to just get some time for your team, because if you had those gas canisters out, not many teams rushed through there. So many teams took some damage, and if you're going to try and plant in a gas canister, yes, you are going to fall to your demise. Hibana now using their charges to blow through. Vanilla still on the other side, will be seen by those drones, so they don't know what they should deal with. Griffer actually not pre-firing in, still getting the kill. He's now down to 15 HP, but he's now trying to plant that diffuser. Also, actually losing his first yokai. There should be still 1 to go. Yes, still 1 to go, but Griffer will fall to GamerBuddy. That diffuser is now on the ground, and also will try to use his yokai to actually spot any player out to take that. Actually looking like he's having ping issues, but I don't think so. Another player taking some damage by goo mines. Right below that yokai will be the lion. They're actually taking 1 yokai shot to the face. We'll take that yokai out at least. But look at that for Gaming Tigers. There's 4 players all in Kid Storm's main hall. It's 4 players on the same side. And that just means for Chakl, they have to look at one side to defend this. There's not many ways to get out there, is there? KDS getting the first kill, bring this all down to a 4v3. And really, Gaming Tigers need to move. E1D coming out. Osselt still alive, still sitting there. GamerBuddy at least downstairs trying to get up. But Osselt now completely alone. Together with GamerBuddy, he's now taking huge damage. KDS getting the kill on Osselt. And like this is going to be round 2 for Chakl. And a good effort made for Gaming Tigers. But in the end, I'm going to use the tactical view on the next round again. In the end, I really don't like how this pan out for Gaming Tigers Germany. Because they had 4 players, all in the same side. Which, yes, it is a really cramped spot. But you used 2 players to roam around. You had the, actually, Aka, what happened? He's picked Chakl. Okay, at least it's saying here that he picked Chakl. There's nothing here. Let's hope everything's alright with Aka. Has he got ping issues? No, he doesn't. You normally have roamers that sit around downstairs, meaning there's just 3 players upstairs, and you can manage having 3 players in 2 rooms. That is no problem. Thing is Gaming Tigers actually seeing what Arca has picked? Are they seeing? No, Gordy is not seeing what Arca has picked. Okay, now he is. Seems like Arca had some issues with the game, but he's here. Okay. That looked really troubling, because like you've got the revealing phase. Arca definitely picked something. We've seen that. If they wouldn't have seen that, what? I mean, but okay, we've got there in the end. Now let's just quickly look at this. If you've got 2 players downstairs, yet the Caveira downstairs just running around. Maybe you even have 1 player back here. You've got 1 or 2 2 or 3 players right here in the dorms. That is more than enough. That is more than enough. Having 4 players right here in kids' dorms, where are they going to hide? There's not enough cover for 4 players to deal with. Also, yes, you've got 2 holes in the wall. You've got 1 hole here, and you've got 1 entrance right here. But how is your enemy team going to defend? You've got 1 player outside here in the window, who's just looking straight down to the hallway, so he just has 1 spot to defend. You've got multiple players sitting back here just defending the diffuser, maybe even 1 player sitting back here just looking the same hallway I've mentioned before. You didn't have so much attacking room. Yes, you could do it like the Alibi did. I don't actually remember who played Alibi, thinking it was Gamer Buddy. You could do it like him and just go downstairs, try and get behind your enemy team. But still, it's having 4 players cramped into 1 room isn't really what you are trying to do. ADS getting a kill against Onyx, immediately bringing this to a 5v3. Another kill going in for KDS against Gamer Buddy. At least Vanilla finding speed. We're playing Kitchen Dining Hall, of course. Heppo going in, finding the next kill. Also, the Vanilla already on the ground. And now it's all down to Gordy. Gordy needs to try and find Vanilla at least. Try and pick him up. But Vanilla, he's completely alone in the room with 3 players already. How is he still alive? Just take him out. Gordy now in a 1v4 and he can't pick Vanilla up at all. He needs to win this round to be able to pick him out. And KDS finding the last kill, bringing this to the 3-0. And we had 1 long round for both teams right here. And this next round is just going to be Chakl rushing in, just getting kills left and right and bring this to the 3-0. And we saw how they were going to play this. They had multiple players coming from up front. They had 1 player coming from behind. You don't have to drone out where your enemy players are. If you've A, seen the round before that they are probably going to be cramped all into sight, and B, if you're coming from multiple sides, which they did pretty well. So 3-0 now for Chakl. Still position change for Gaming Tigers. Arca actually with no problems on switching to the Chakl. Alibi Capcan mute Vigil Legion again in the laundry supply defense, which didn't work out in the beginning, but it was a promising defense, wasn't it? Still, they switch off completely off Caveira. They bring the Vigil and try to work with it. Also, of course, we are going to see the Legion. Wow. Interested to see how this is going to go for Gaming Tigers Germany, because right now the first two games, that is 6-0 in the first one. Okay, I was thinking because Onyx was actually standing still right there, just moving on the on one spot, but seems good to go. Ping of 18. 6-0 in the first game and a 3-0 right now in the second game. They might get a 5-0 in that second half. I don't know. I wouldn't wish that on anyone to get a 5-0 or a second 6-0. But, not looking too good for them, is it? Not looking too rosy. So, action phase now commencing. We've got Hippo actually apparently trying to go towards bunker. He's droning in, and I think he is trying to attack bunker. This drone already on the move. Hippo on the Hibana, just going towards armory. Looking if you can see anyone on the second floor. Let's actually look at the setup we've got for the defenders. We've got Gamer Buddy actually in tower on the second floor. We've got no one actually in the tower. We've got no one on the ground floor on the first... Well, actually, ground floor, yes. And we've got 4 players all on site. And Onyx hoping he can maybe see up the staircase. Hippo actually taking some damage. Will be followed up by another player. That player will not take him out. E1D coming through. Hippo down on 50 HP. Gamer Buddy, the only player really roaming for Gaming Tigers. Germany. Oh. Isn't the best ever. And he's still standing still, but he's moving soon. Still Hippo finding the first kill against Vanilla. Vanilla's out of the game. Gamer Buddy will at least see where Speedster is. He hasn't been spotted right now, has he? So he's just coming down, hoping that he can somehow find the kill against Speedster. But Speedster will come out. Gripper finding that next kill. 5 versus 2. And it's now down to Gordy and Ossel. 2 players left alive. Gordy will be taken out by Griffer, and now it's all down. Well, also will be taken out by Griffer. Now it's all down to Gordy, who will be taken out by Acker. And again, quick round for Chakl to bring this to a 4-0. And have I seen that correctly? Or was Ossel actually playing with the CZ? Because I salute you if you're actually trying to pick up Vigil with a CZ. No one does that because... really, it doesn't work, but I feel like for a player like me, he doesn't really aim at his enemies. If you can't see enemies, you can't really aim at them. The CZ is actually working out for me, so I have no problems with the CZ. I'm just hoping to somehow one day cast a player who's actually pulling the Vigil CZ off. Then make it a Vigil, Bosk CZ Vigil. I feel like that's a little too much. But at least having the CZ in there might be worth a shot. So, Dog now on Vanilla. They bring out the Rook on Gamer Buddy. I've seen a smoke, I think. Might have been a mute, but I'm really sure it was a smoke. A mute. They bring out a mute and a bandit on Ossel. And, of course, go with the Frost on Onyx. On the attacking side, we're going to see Griffer on Hibana again, Arca on the Chakl again, KDS on the Capo Tower again. We're going to switch up nothing except for Hippo, who's now playing on Ash. Onyx still setting up. His second trap's been, well, his second trap's actually been spotted. I don't think that anything will happen to that. Actually, I am surprised that we are not seeing, Thermites at all. Like, Thermite isn't banned at all. Still, Griffer is going with Hibana, which I find surprising because I really like Thermite more than Hibana. He's got a bigger blast radius than just 3 X Kyruses. Well, actually 3 times 6, which is something. 18? 18. Well, 3 charges at it. Vanilla now still on the dock, still waiting for his enemy team to push through. Already in Kid Storms, and I'm thinking, yeah, that everyone already coming around. Still Ossel finding the first kill against Acker. I'm tempted to look at the tactics view of this whole thing, because I really think, yeah, there's all 5 players again on site. Still, this is now working out, because right now what Gaming Tiger is doing is they are playing a more aggressive defense. Vanilla is actually pushing out there, trying to get those kills. Right now he's getting pushed, but still he's going to be able to find the kill against Speedster. Is going to be able to heal himself up. If he wouldn't play Doc, he would have died right there. This is now a 2v5. And with the aggressive game on Gaming Tiger's side, this is now looking much better. Also now with his shield, getting the next kill on KDS, and I really like what he's going for. He's got a cute little hole to look through, and he's using that to find 3 kills. And also with a great play on Bandit, finding those 3 kills, 2 kills also on who was it? Gordy? Gordy, I think, playing as no, it's definitely not Gordy. Vanilla probably, yes, playing as Dog, finding 4 kills in 2 kills in that round, 4 kills in the whole game. 6 kills on KDS, 4 on Griffer, and a 4-1 right now. So not a flawless half for Chakl. Still a 3-round lead, which is hard to get behind. Gaming Tigers now need to win a flawless half if they want to prevent an overtime, which is possible. It is definitely possible. So 4-1. Rook, Smoke, Mute, Jäger, Legion going in for Chakl for Laundry Supply. Thatcher, Blackbeard, Capital, Thermite, and Zephyr going in for Gaming Tigers Germany in the attack. Like I said, they won a flawless half. I really feel like the way Chakl played the last round, they had an aggressive setup. They really got in there, set up all their players perfectly to just go in from multiple sides. But then they just went in alone. We had 1 player killed by Osel in the beginning on the staircase. We had 2 players just going in on their own right here towards Vanilla, who just took out both players. And they went in alone, mind you. They left Vanilla more than enough time to heal himself. And then we had 2 players alive. And the first player went in, got killed by Osel, and then 10 seconds later, the second player went in. Yes, of course they had a good setup to try and go in. But you have 3 players going in from the staircase. Let them go in as a team. 3 players rushing 1 will definitely win. Gordy already on the ground will probably be able to be picked up, but still he's already on 50 HP. Hill might have been coming up from Hippo, who's now down 25 HP. Still staying alive and kicking. He's just waiting. Main entrance already opened. Speedster trying to make his way up there, will not be able to see anyone. Hippo finding the kill against Vanilla, finding the kill against Onyx. And Hippo's just going in. Akka finding the next kill against Gamer Buddy, and now it's all down to Gordy and Osel. Gordy actually playing with the M249. I normally say absolutely, but I don't know if I'd play the M249 really. I'd salute you if we were playing Counter-Strike right now, but this is Rainbow Six Siege. I wouldn't say the M249 is next to useless, but I also wouldn't say that I particularly like it. Still, also on the Thermite on, well, a little bit more than 25 HP, make that 0, and Gordy, now the last player alive, he's still on 50 HP on the dot. He still has his MT49, still has more than enough shots for all 5 players, and he knows where 1 is. He just needs to try and take him out. If he can't win this round with an ace, we are going to see a 5-1 and 4 match points going in for Chakl. And Gordy will lose, and we are going to see those mentioned 4 match points. That means 4 rounds for Gaming Tigers, nearly a complete half for them to win flawlessly. Chakl was able to do that. Our French team was able to do that. Now it's just time for the Germans to come up, try and get the 4-1 in this half as well. Because right now we're sitting on a 5-1. And it's not looking too good for Gaming Tigers. Really. Because, of course, they are 4 rounds behind. They need to win those 4 rounds in a row. And we're going to go to Storm's main hall, which is one of the hardest sites to attack. Doc, Smoke, Legion, Jäger, Caveira. For the defense, they bring out Caveira and Hippo to drone, or Speedster and Hippo to drone. Roam. Really, nearly the same word, isn't it? But still, 2 operators to roam around, 2 players to roam. You're not cramped into your little room.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many as they can.
Hippo did a great work roaming on Jäger. He really did, finding what, 3 kills in the last round, maybe even 4. He's now on 6 kills. 6 kills also on Akka, and 6 kills on KDS. So the KDA on Chakl isn't looking too bad, really. Also, can we talk about the new design on Ranger 6's side? I mean, it's not much, but it's really... It isn't bad looking, is it?
10 seconds remaining.
Still, I'm missing the timeline of every round. Of every round? I think of every round we had in the beginning of the game. I think beta in year 1, was it? I really missed that because it was just so great to look at what happened in the round. Okay. Trying to outside, finding some players, he's taking some damage, seeing 2 of them, but not able to get the kill. Onyx will find the headshot. Well, risky play by Akka will not be rewarded. Gamer Body finding the next kill against Hippo. So now, it's just 1 roamer left. And that is KDS. Speedster could also try to roam, of course, but right now it's just KDS left as the last roamer alive. Because Griffer and Smoke should really stay on site. Yeah, of course Akka is playing Doc. I really didn't think about the Doc with the MP to go out and try and get... But of course you're trying to do that. Don't know why I didn't think about that. KDS still waiting. He's got 2 goose, which he hasn't set up. He just has set up 2 goose. Huh? Speedster. Master's bedroom, already waiting. And you don't really see that spot he's on too often, don't you? But it really is a spot you could try to use. He's opened up that wall. He's going to see who's coming from the stairwell off. And he's right now just waiting. ADS, seeing 1 player. The first one that should be, is it Vanilla? No, it's Gordy. Gordy down at 25 HP. Slowly trying to come around the corner. Will set up his Claymore. That Claymore will be found by KDS. KDS getting the next kill in the round after 2 entries going in for Chakl, against Chakl for Gaming Tigers. Chakl will actually be able to find the next one. 4 goose set up for KDS. All set up now on the side. And what I don't like is you're getting 2 entries. You've got the perfect way of just rushing in. You've got, what, 3 players more than your enemy team? Why are you waiting so long? You're just waiting for your enemy team to get refrags. And those refrags are going to come soon. There's still a smoke. That smoke can be used against Vanilla. Easily. At least they're still waiting for anyone to come towards the staircase. He will here also. Question is he going to be able to find that kill? Griffer with the FMG? FMG, yes. Finding the kill number 2 for the round, and now it's a 2v3. Speedster, at least being seen by the Montaigne, will be seen by Ostel as well, also finding the next kill, and now it's all down to KDS. KDS now at 1v3. That diffuser still needs to be planted. There's still time for that diffuser planted. It is actually coming out by Onyx. KDS finding the kill against Ostel, and he now needs to find Onyx and Vanilla. No, yes, it is Vanilla. 1v2. And he's right in front of that Montaigne. Trying to at least deal some damage with his beam mines. KDS now coming around. Onyx just waiting outside, will not be seen anytime soon. Vanilla, what are you doing? KDS already coming in from behind, should be heard any minute now. But there's no Ibana to actually open up the wall. KDS doesn't know that. But the time's just running out. He's got no time to defuse this. At the end, it's just going to be Onyx who's coming around to get that kill. Neko at least making himself vulnerable. There's still Onyx from behind, and that round will be won by Gaming Tigers Germany 5-2. And, well, now a just 3-round lead for Chakl. Well played, actually. Really well played. I wasn't too fond of them just waiting for their enemy team to get kills. They really took their time to try and get in the side. They had a 3 versus 5 from the beginning on. They should have used that to immediately rush to the side and get that kill. For them to wait to 3 seconds left to plant that diffuser was just such a huge risk. But now a 5-2. Ying Montaigne, Twitch, Capital, Chakl coming in for Gaming Tigers Germany. Frost, Smoke, Legion. Here again, Cavera on Kid Storm's main hall. And, well, didn't work out for them. It did. They're trying to do that again. Sophia for Gamer Body at least in, so they bring 1 breacher. Technically, you could say Jackal's a breacher because he's got his shotgun. In the end, Sophia's just the better breacher, isn't she? So the Ying will be switched off, will not be picked back. And you've got 1 soft breacher. You again have no hard breaching capability, but you still have chances to do it. Easter opening up. At least having that wall again open. I don't think he was spotted doing that the last time. Well, he went out, was spotted by Vanilla. And him dying was really unfortunate because he had Ossel still waiting on the roof for him to come. I do think he was spotted doing that. So, I don't know if he should do the same thing again. Maybe he's just opening up opening that up as a distraction because he could still try to move towards the attic, which is still a spot you see players sitting in to try and get kills. Mostly it's the Legion on this time KDS's side. Speed's there, staying alive in Armory. KDS downstairs. Is there anyone again trying to get a kill from the outside? No. But Chakl at least trying to deal some damage towards Onyx, who's now coming around, who will be seen from upstairs. Take some damage. Who was hit from upstairs? That was Aka. Aka now giving away his position. And it's really bad for him because he should have tried to get that kill against Onyx. Villa's position isn't completely known. They know there's 1 player upstairs in office. But still the possibility for him to actually get the kills going. Will now be droned out. There's Hippo also coming around. They are going to run around behind Onyx, but Onyx actually staying alive. Just move around the corner once and you should be able to find the kill. Onyx was on his drone. What a lucky guy to still stay alive. But he's on 25 HP. So all in all, he's not that lucky. And also his next teammate will fall to the ground. That's Ossel. Ossel now needs to be picked up. Question is, how much time does he actually have left? Hippo taking huge damage will be actually thrown at by KDS. KDS is using his goo mines to actually pick Hippo up. Hippo now on 50 HP, but so is Ossel. Still, Onyx on 20. Not looking his best, but he's at least looking. He could be dead right now. And Vanilla! Vanilla being taken out by Speedster. I really would have liked to see that because he was completely alone. Okay, I've seen Speedster going back in. Speedster actually going outside, finding the Montaigne from behind. Probably hearing that there's a Montaigne above him. And there's now just 1 minute to go. 1 kill in that round. 1 minute left to go, and that 1 kill is against Gaming Tigers, who are now playing against Chakl, who are on their match point. Hippo at least taking some damage, but then again, there's 2 players who take the, I think, nearly exact same amount of damage on his enemy side. So really, Chakl is looking better. Griffer finding the kill against Ossel. Onyx at least still coming around. KDS finding the kill against Gordy. Aka finding the kill against Scuff. And now it's all down to GamerBuddy. GamerBuddy, at least with the kill against Aka, will be taken out by Griffer. And like that, we are going to go into our 6-2 round 1 by Chakl. They will go into our next round still in the winner's bracket. And Gaming Tigers will lose this round. Go into our loser bracket. And, well, we'll need to try and make their way up from there on out. Close game. Not the closest game you really would have liked to see, but a closer game than we had before. 9 kills here on Chakl, MVP on Hippo for Chakl, 9 kills on KDS, MVP on Hippo with 6 kills, and I think it was 7 assists. He had a huge amount of assists right there. But, well, Gaming Tigers Germany actually getting into the losers bracket, losing this one round. We're still playing the Swiss format, mind you. So, they should still be in here. But with a 6-2, like I said, they were really pushing it with everyone just staying, like, right on site. I didn't like that one round where they had everyone just posted right in the right on site, or right on site actually. Yes, really didn't look too good, did it? But well, they did that. They lost that round. They lost 6 rounds, just were able to get 2, and will therefore go down into the losers bracket. But they are still in round 3, and it's just 6 more rounds to go to actually try and get till the end. So, we are going to see Gaming Tigers at least once more in the next round. I'm Benji, and I'll see you all back in just a minute.